Hi everybody, thanks for joining me on another video. I normally use this camera for doing these sort of little video log showing the knife sort of things, but it's a camera I recently took with me on my journey to Snowdonia. So those of you that have watched Wiltshire Man will have seen my Snowdonia video, and unfortunately I thought it had survived, but unfortunately it's now no longer working. It doesn't work. So I'm using my GoPro Hero 4 and I can't flip the screen around to see what you're seeing, so this is a bit of a hit and hope, and I know it's a fixed focal length camera, so I don't know if I move the knives close to show you whether they become blurred or what, so apologies for that. I'm sure you understand. The second thing is, it's been a bit of a difficult time the last few weeks. My mum was back in the spring was diagnosed with a cancer, and she is also quite elderly now, and as the years progressed, her health has declined, to the point where it was very difficult, and we've been caring for her, my brothers and I, at home. She lives in a bungalow in a small village not far away, and especially the last sort of week or two, spent quite a bit of time there doing what needed to be done. But unfortunately her health had declined so much that when the nurse came out, said it was time for her to go into hospital, and that she wasn't really expected to live much longer, and I thought myself that she was going to pass away this weekend just gone. But she's gone into hospital, and the NHS, although we tend to sort of say negative things about it, I'll tell you what, it's a fantastic organisation, absolutely fantastic. And the care my mum is receiving, and the bed that she's on is so comfortable, and it's got all these gadgets to stop bed sores. It's got a vibrating mattress, and because she just simply can't move, she's more or less just put in one position in the bed, and that's where she stays. So she needs these special beds and mattresses and what have you to be able to keep her comfortable, and they can tend to all her needs there much better than four brothers can do at home with her. So it was getting to the point where we were having to do things for our mum that no son should have to do, sort of thing. And anyway, she's in a good place now, and she's actually rallying, and she's actually beginning to sound stronger in her voice. Her voice was so quiet that you had to listen really hard to hear what she was saying, but over the last 2 days her voice has got stronger, so I hope that my dear mum will be around for a while longer yet. Anyway, I finished off 3 knives. The first knife I'm going to show you was completed for David Smales. Bit of a story to this knife, actually. I spoke to David on the phone about what he requested, and it transpired that he came from a small market town called Lambourne, which is about 12 miles in that direction, and my mother's family are from the same area, actually from a small village just slightly further south, a village called East Garston, and it turns out that my mother's maiden name, Frankham, was the same name as David's mother's family, I believe. So it could be that we are distant cousins. So anyway, David, I think you asked me, can you film some of the build of the knife? Well, unfortunately, due to circumstances as I've already described, I wasn't really able to. So I do apologise for that. and it was all I could really to fit in the building of these knives over the last sort of 10 days to 2 weeks. So I'm sure you understand. Anyway, you asked for a right hand sheath and you wanted the holes in. You're getting more requests for the holes, so I started putting them in all the sheaths. So you put cord round your leg. So you've got right hand belt carry sheath. And this is the knife. I hope the lens isn't bending it because it's a wide angle lens. And it might distort the knife like that. Right, so what have you got? You've got stabilised oak scales with mosaic pins, black liners, there's the internal radii, triple tempered blade at 59 HRC. I'm not sure if that's in focus, it should be there. Apex pommel. So that's your knife, David. Hope you like that. Next one is another David Owen. A left-handed sheath. Belt dangler. Brass D-ring. And David was going to send me wood, but I think he's in a situation back at home where he lives. I think he's in North America. And he's caring for a family member too. So hope all was well there, David. So yeah, he said I can fit whatever wood I wanted to this. So he stipulated black liners. So you've got black liners and a straight tang. And I've fitted stabilised walnut scales. Again, the knife's at 59 HRC triple tempered, apex pommel. I'm not sure how well that'll pick up close up. Probably not very well. So that's your knife, David. I've also completed one for Darren Wood. Now Darren had one of my earlier classics, so you should see marked improvement in the quality, fit and finish of my work now by comparison to the earlier knife Darren. Which leads me on, I've been thinking a lot about people that are starting out making knives, and you know, they get the impression that they're going to build a brilliant knife. It don't work like that. my experience of it is that your early knives are never going to, if you persist at it, will never be as good as the knives you produce later on. You try your best with whatever skill level and equipment you've got. But as time and experience builds, so your quality and your knives become better. If they don't, then there's something wrong. So there you go, there's a right hand sheath. Take a look at the fire steel. It's my sort of trumpet design fire steel, nice and symmetrical. I've used close matching wood. This is actually Hawaiian curly koa on here. 9.2mm ferro rod. Now onto the knife itself. There you go. That's Massa birch, stabilised Massa birch with black liners. Apex pommel. I can see the lovely profile of the handle there, but I'm in silhouette, so that's showing it up. I don't know how well the camera's picking all this up. again triple tempered blade. You've got a tapered tang, mosaic pins, yeah, I hope the camera's doing it justice. Lastly, I've got a wasp for Louis or Lewis. So this is it, Lewis. You asked for one and a wasp, and there it is for you. A jackdaw wasp. So that's all on this video. Sorry it's I don't know how it's going to turn out because I can't see the screen, but I'm sure there'll be something worth watching. Hopefully I'll be able to get a replacement camera at some point soon. I want to go out, and for those of you that are subscribed to my other channel, know that I like to go out into the woods and the fields and get up to mischief and take the cameras with me. My cameras never last me long. This camera's lasted me the longest so far. I think I've had this about 18 months to 2 years. It was a Panasonic HCV210. I will be replacing it when I can afford to, but the problem I'm finding with a lot of these lower end camcorders is that there's no provision to plug in an external microphone, and so in the next camera I buy I want to have an external microphone option. So if anyone's got any ideas of a good quality camera, I may save up and get something a bit decent rather than these type of smaller ones, and perhaps only use it in fine weather. Use the GoPro for the rough weather. Yeah, I do get through the camcorders, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you'll join me in the next video, and hope I'll have some good news on Mum's progress as well. All the best for now.